Hello, hello. Hello and welcome. How are you guys? Welcome everyone. Hello, good morning. What up? Toronto, nice. Hey, hey. The baby is amazing. Jessica and Sabrina are doing fantastically. Thanks for asking. They are awesome. Very cool. Awesome. Welcome. All right, so today I'm going to talk about how to crush your competition. So feel free to swipe left or up and down, share this out. Let's get a bunch of people on. Aw, Sabrina's a doll. Very nice. So feel free to share, invite people. I see N. Clements or Clemente, awesome. Hillary, Ben, what's up, Ben? How are you, sir? Julia Baxter, always on, awesome. What's up, my dear? Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, all right. Very cool. April O'Leary, what's up, my friend? For those that may not know, my wife is writing a book with April, and April is amazing. She is so awesome. All right, so let's get the party started. So if you are new to the show, I'll just explain. Let me explain something to you. When I'm driving, my eyes are on the road. They're not on the screen. So if you can speak while driving, you can accomplish what I'm doing right now. If you cannot speak while driving, you may not want to drive. Let's keep you out from behind the wheel of a vehicle. All right, so I'm going to be looking at the road, navigating my way while I drop some wisdom on you guys. Hopefully it's wisdom, hopefully it's beneficial and valuable. Again, feel free to share. You can swipe left or up and down depending on what type of phone you have, and we'll talk about how to crush your competition. All right, so, and if you find any little tidbits of value, feel free to double tap the screen, or maybe it's triple tap, I don't know. But tap the screen and drop some hearts. I always appreciate that. I believe I'm in line to possibly win a coffee mug if I get enough hearts. So a Periscope coffee mug is next on the agenda. I've already accomplished a toaster, so you know we gotta change it up. So anywho, all right. So how to crush your competition, and this is something that I'll tell you. What I'm going to share with you today is definitely not how I used to think. I mean, I literally thought, you know, well, anyway, I digress. Let me stay on point here. How to crush your competition. Number one, stop thinking so much about competition. Stop thinking so much about competition. And you either believe in abundance or you believe in scarcity. You believe that there's only so much to go around, or you believe that we can all have thriving billion-dollar businesses without trampling each other. I believe in abundance. And it is why, you know, through our coaching program that, you know, Ben's a part of, and I don't know, I can't see who else is on here that's in our coaching program, but in our coaching program, we're literally creating our steepest and best competition. If I believed in abundance, I would not share the type of things that we share. And I mean, we share our marketing strategies, we share our content creation strategies, we literally share everything. We share everything that we do, and it's only because I believe in abundance. I believe we can all have thriving businesses, and just, you know, all of us can have businesses we love, that are super profitable, that are impacting the world, that are making a difference without having to cut each other's throats. So number one would be stop worrying so much about competition. Number two, when you find good competition, when you find good ethical competition, embrace them. See if you can help them. Now, doesn't this sound weird? Isn't this strange? And I'll tell you, there's a lot of, you know, we clearly have a profitable coaching and training business, and multiple seven figures. We're very blessed, very grateful for all our students and clients and customers and followers and all that. But some of our best alliances are with our biggest, what most people would see as competitors. And so when you find good, ethical, that is key, good and ethical competition, embrace them. See if you can work together. See if you can, do JV partnerships. See if you can, show them some love and, possibly they'll want to reciprocate. But even if they don't, if they're good and ethical and you believe in abundance, then you shouldn't worry so much about, oh no, I'm giving money to my competition, right? And it's something that I think worrying about competition is something that it robs you of the creative power that you possess inside of you to go and create. Most times I have no idea what other network marketing trainers are doing. I just don't spend much time on different people's sites studying. I wonder what they're doing now. Let me see if I can. I just don't. However, if someone crosses my desk or crosses my path and they are good at what they do and they are ethical, that is a key. Okay, you'll find that most good trainers and good people out there are also ethical, but not always. If they're good and ethical, I look for ways to, hey, how can we be synergistic? How can we work together? How can we help each other? That's how I look at it. I don't look at it as, how do I crush them? How do I stomp on their carcass, right? And that's how some people think. That's all they think. They think about how to crush their competition. And when you're so engrossed in that, then you lose the power of creativity. You lose the power of creation. And I'll give you a great example. It's a pretty funny example, actually. I used to be a speaker for a real estate investor association here in Southwest Florida. And I was a speaker for them, and, for, I think a couple years. And it came to the point where we just kind of had differences. We had different ideas on how to run the business, different ideas on how to do a few different things. And, I said, hey, I'm going to go kind of do my own thing, man. I wish you the best of luck. Hope everything works out. And they were so hell-bent on thinking competitively that back then I was a real estate investor. And I remember about a week after this, after I announced amicably, and actually they owed me money, and I said, hey, just keep it, man. I want us to be on good ground. Just keep the money you owe me. It's no big deal. And a week later, they sent an email out to their entire list bashing one of my real estate properties that I was selling with a link to the property. I had more traffic than I'd ever had before to a website that I had, that little crummy website that featured real estate. And that's what happens. When you focus too much on your competition, you make goofy mistakes like that. And so don't focus on thinking how to crush your competition. Think about, how can you be of benefit to them? How can you have a great relationship with them? And, this is, one of the things that I believe has helped me get asked to speak at so many events. I get asked to speak at so many events, and I think it's because I truly look to see how can I add value to the biggest players in our space? How can I help them out? How can I bring value to them? How can I rock it out? Okay? So, number one, stop looking at your competition as competition and start thinking more abundantly. Number two, when you have good ethical competition, think to yourself, how can I possibly synergistically work with them or bring value to them or help them? Now, number three, this is something that I do hold true to, and that is out-teach or out-train or out-entertain your competition. Now, just because I don't see competition as competition doesn't mean that I'm lazy, right? Like, I think some people might hear that and think, oh, well, what is he, just lazy? He doesn't care about his competition? He doesn't do anything? No. I look to create more value than any of my competitors. out-teach, out-train, out-entertain your competition. And that is something that, you know, if you do it in the way that I'm describing, especially with all three, then you can create from a space of abundance, and you're not just solely tied up thinking about your competition and kind of, you know, goofed up there. So was this cool? Was this some 3 good tips for you on, it really should be titled Crushing It, not just crushing your competition, because I just don't think about my competition as they're taking stuff from me, and I think that's how most people take it. So drop me some hearts if you'd like, and also, if you like this type of training, feel free to visit my blog where I have over 6 years of this type of training. You can visit rayhigdon.com. If you enter your name and email at rayhigdon.com, you'll get my 29 sources of leads on audio for absolutely free. Thank you, Ron. You're always there. Ron's the man. And Hearts on Fire. So I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day. I got a few errands that I'm running, and then I'm dipping right back to baby Sabrina and giving her much love. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll talk with you all soon. Bye for now.